Testing. All right. Got the audio working. So thank you all for tuning in. It's an honor and a pleasure. I appreciate the patience and thank you for being here in this moment and every moment. This is Daunting Energy Presents, and we meet 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on most live streaming platforms, but feel free to tune in at any moment and any time. Each Daunting Energy session is about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, and it consists of a warm-up, then a topic of discussion, a meditation, and then some parting wisdom. So thank you very much, and let's get started. See, doesn't seem like you guys can hear this right now. Alright, well, pretend there's music playing. And this is the Tune In and Tune Up segment, where we introduce today's topic, which is species, and we do some form of expressive or free body movement. It could be some movement, shaking, tapping, whatever feels good towards you. And as we do so, we're going to say some affirmations or powerful phrases. First one, may I acknowledge species. May I understand species. May I appreciate species. May I let go of species. Good. Alrighty, I hope that got us all a little bit more warmed up and tuned into our bodies just ever so slightly. No right ways to do it, no wrong ways to do it. That's how I like to think about it. And now this valuable reminder, the real meditation is how you live your life. Jon Kabat-Zinn. So species. What is species? Well, one definition is a biological classification. A way we classify by biological markers. Sometimes it is if they are usually able to breed. So if it is two of similar whatever species are and they're usually able to breed. Another one is being closely related. Definition for species. Why? Why do we care about species? Well, it can provide understanding. Help us understand. Preservation, our own survival, our continuing. And unification. It can bring us all together many different ways. How? Meditation. Meditate on species. That's it. Experience. Exposure. Enjoyment. Fear. Concept of species. And study. In any way, shape, or form. All great ways to explore species. All living species on our planet are intelligent, for they have managed to survive, communicate, learn, build, and grow amidst a changing backdrop of nature. Rajesh, random customer. Powerful. And now, for a meditation on species. Find yourself into a comfortable position. A comfortable and meditative position for about 12 to 15 minutes. Comfortable, yet relaxed, alert, stillness. You may want to leave your eyes open, soft gaze, or gently close them, turning, focusing. And as we do so, just beginning to settle into our surroundings. Seeing if we can allow and turn towards acceptance. Whatever is happening in the now. As we continue to engage in that conscious awareness, we begin to shift our attention and focus to the anchor and foundation of our practice, the breath. The breath is something you can return to at any point during your practice or day-to-day living. The breath is magical, yet it's not magic. It's simply an object we can return our attention. Continuing to experience the sensation of the breath. Let's begin to bring into our conscious awareness species, whatever that means to you. There are no right species or wrong species. Simply bringing into conscious awareness species, while maintaining and molding some attention and focus with the breath. Noticing perhaps wherever we feel the breath the most right now. And now, begin to gently expand our attention, our focus, from our breath to our bodies. Noticing how much of our breath in our bodies we may be able to feel. Perhaps tuning in from our head to our toes, feeling our extremities, shoulders, noticing any tension in the back, neck, jaw. Any physical sensation, simply turning towards them, seeing if we can be open to them, acknowledge them, perhaps extending love and nourishment and kindness wherever in need. Perhaps even letting go. And now, while maintaining that awareness, attention on as much as your body as you can maintain, bring into your awareness species, whatever that is like for you. Perhaps seeing or noting, paying attention to if there's anywhere in the body you feel the sensation of species. The physical sensation of species for you. Journey. Let's continue our observance of our feeling from our physical feeling, or perhaps our emotional feeling, or any type of feelings or sensation, anything of that sort that you may be experiencing. Bringing that into your awareness now. Noticing the nature of those feelings, any way you may be feeling. Now, still holding, maintaining those feelings in a sacred, gentle space. Bring again into your awareness species. This time, feeling into species. What is it like to feel species for you? As we're feeling the wholeness of species, noticing if our feelings have changed from one moment to the next. Now, we're going to play with the mind, a wonderful mind. Begin by first paying attention to the mind, giving it what it wants, noticing perhaps the volume, maybe the speed, perhaps any tones or themes of the mind. Anything else that might come to you. And now, using that amazing and powerful mind, I want you to visualize in your greatest detail possible species, whatever that means for you. Delving into the details, small, large, wherever your mind takes you. Simply noticing, observing, perhaps even creating as many details as you possibly can about species. Good. Now, we've done that. I would like us to do something a little different. I would like us to begin to bring into our conscious awareness all of the species in the universe. Perhaps starting with yourself. Thinking of all the parts of species and all the species that will ever be. Bringing into conscious awareness as much as species as you can. Basking in the interconnectedness of species. Now, just as we brought all things through our conscious awareness that we experience and comes to us, now we know. So too will it come to an end. And just as we brought species to its beginnings, we begin to let it go, fading away into nothing. And as we do, we conclude with a practice of loving kindness. First, bring to mind conscious awareness. Someone, something, care for easily, but not too much. Something like a plant or an animal. Or just a simple object of affection. And connect with that for a moment, offering it phrases of loving kindness in any way, shape, or form. And next, turning towards yourself, visualizing, envisioning yourself, offering yourself in all your beauty and splendor, perhaps with a smile, or even neutral, love and kindness, deserving any phrase in any form. And next, turning to someone who has perhaps helped you today in any way, shape, or form, simply reflecting on them for a moment and offering them phrases and forms of loving kindness for their help. And now, bringing to mind someone you may be having difficulty with, or someone who may be suffering, whoever that may be, bringing them to conscious awareness, offering them phrases and forms of loving kindness. And next, someone you connect with very deeply, someone you care about very, very deeply, bringing them to mind in conscious awareness and offering them phrases of loving kindness in any way, shape, or form. And finally, connecting with someone who impacts your life daily-ish in a significant way that you would not otherwise think of. Taking a moment and bringing them into mind, into your conscious awareness, and thanking them, offering them phrases of gratitude and loving kindness. Good. We may have had a lot of experience throughout the entirety of this. I hope that we can continue to turn towards this moment and every moment, just as we did with those experiences, with allowance and acceptance. As we do so, we begin to gently return to our surroundings, our environment, our rooms, spaces, to our bodies, our breath, and our experiences. Perhaps some gentle movement. The extremities and neck, shoulders. And if we feel ready, gently opening our eyes, returning conscious attention to the present moment. Thank you. Thank you all for participating in this meditation. I hope you enjoyed. Now, our parting wisdom. Sen no Raikyu, a tea master, wished to hang a flower basket on a column. He asked a carpenter to help him, directing the man to place it a little bit higher, and to the right, and to the left, until he found exactly the right spot. He said, "That is the place." The carpenter, to test the master, marked the spot and then pretended he had forgotten. Was this the place? Was this the place, perhaps? The carpenter kept asking, in various places on the column. But so accurate was the tea master's sense of proportion that it was not until the carpenter had reached the identical spot again exactly that the location was approved. Some food for thought. Parting wisdom. Thank you so much. It is an honor and pleasure as always. I deeply appreciate you tuning in this present moment, this moment and any moment. If you got an iota of it out of it as much as I did, I hope you did. I was sending all the best intentions out into the universe. If you got anything out of it, please think about liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. My goal is to connect with as many people as humanly possible in the present moment. So all of those things help reach towards that goal. Also think about supporting on Patreon. Yeah, much love and best ventures until next time. I'm trying out the new video setup, so that's why I was a couple minutes late on this presentation, and also with the music as well, so I appreciate your patience on that, as well as these kind of gray splotches. We'll be working out a little bit more of the hijinks. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. A special shout out to JP and Carnell as well for tuning in on the chats. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.